This is you. You want to get rich, fast, easy, and preferably without getting off the couch. Somewhere deep down, you believe you're just one lucky break away from your rich uncle who doesn't exist money. But humanity, oh humanity, took that dream and turned it into a multi-billion-dollar stupidity industry. From magic crypto coins to sleep and manifest wealth TikToks, we've seen people try everything short of robbing a leprechaun. And somehow, some of it actually worked. So today we're diving headfirst into these 7 levels of dumb ways to get rich, from innocent daydreams to financial black holes so dumb they make pyramid schemes look like NASA. Let's begin. Level 1, the daydream investor.
Everyone's been here. You get a tiny spark of motivation, scroll past one success story, and suddenly you're planning your billionaire era in your pajamas. You tell yourself, I could totally do that. I just need, an idea. Then you spend the next 3 hours imagining your future self doing TED Talks about how you believed in yourself, while your real self is eating cold pizza and Googling how to make passive income without effort. This is the first level of financial delusion. You don't actually want to make money, you want to imagine making money. You're not an investor, you're just mentally rich, which is basically spiritual poverty with extra steps. So congratulations, you've unlocked level 1, where your only real investment is in daydreams.
Level 2, the side hustle samurai. Remember when hustle culture used to mean actually working hard? Now it means waking up at 4 a.m., watching motivational clips about billionaires, and selling an ebook about how you watched motivational clips about billionaires. These are the people who believe financial freedom means reselling $3 wristbands on Etsy or starting a coaching business teaching others how to start a coaching business. It's capitalism's version of a pyramid, except instead of gold, everyone's trading PDFs and self-delusion. Their battle cry is, don't work for the man, be the man.
Except they still live with their parents and call themselves digital entrepreneurs because they made $17 on dropshipping socks.
They're not lazy, they're spiritually employed. Armed with the laptop, a dream, and zero accountability, they march proudly into the algorithmic abyss, chanting, "Sleep is for the broke," and judging by their bank accounts, they must be wide awake.
Level 3, the crypto Crusader. Remember when money used to be real? You know, coins, paper, or at least numbers in your bank account. Well, I'll forget all that, because now the new financial frontier is a JPEG of a monkey wearing sunglasses that somehow costs more than your car. Crypto Crusaders are the modern-day prophets of digital gold. They'll tell you that fiat is dead, while desperately refreshing their Coinbase balance every 5 seconds like it's a life support machine. They spend hours in Discord servers with names like Diamond Hand 69, chanting HODL as their life savings evaporate in 4K. Their philosophy? If it dropped 90%, it's a discount. Their strategy? Buy high, hold forever, and then tweet inspirational quotes about resilience while living off instant noodles. And when it all crashes, don't worry. They'll just call it a market correction and start a podcast about financial freedom, because nothing screams success like explaining your losses to 12 listeners on Spotify.
Level 4, the manifestation mogul. They don't need a business plan, they don't need skills, they just need vibes. These are the people who believe the universe is basically a customer support hotline and money is just waiting for them to claim it. Their mentors? TikTok abundance coaches who make manifestation sound like a multi-level religion with glitter filters. They'll say things like, if you think rich thoughts, you'll attract rich energy. But for some reason, that energy only shows up in their Amazon cart. Their daily routine? Wake up, stare into the mirror, and shout, I am wealthy, I am powerful, I am magnetic. Meanwhile, their landlord is chanting, you are late, you are broke, you are evicted. They call it quantum wealth alignment. Scientists call it delusion with Wi-Fi access. And don't even ask them about taxes, because apparently the IRS doesn't exist in the 5th dimension. To them, success isn't about hard work, it's about raising your vibration until your credit score ascends with you. And the best part is when it doesn't work, they just say, the universe is testing me. Yeah,
with poverty.
Level 5, the financial cultist. They started out watching one abundance mindset video, and now they're 3 seminars deep into something called quantum wealth alignment. These are the disciples of financial enlightenment. People who believe that poverty is just a low vibration. If you're broke, it's not because of inflation or your rent or your crippling student loans. It's because you didn't thank your money before you spent it. They chant mantras like, "I am the frequency of wealth," and genuinely think their wallet can hear them. Their guru, usually someone with suspiciously shiny teeth, tells them that true wealth starts from within, and then charges $999 for a money frequency mastery course to prove it. They post videos saying, "Don't chase money, attract it," while chasing you for payment plans. These people don't invest in stocks. They invest in energetic alignment sessions. They don't check their bank balance, they check their aura. And when their savings vanish, they don't call it bankruptcy, they call it a spiritual detox. Because in their minds, they're not broke, they're just financially ascended.
Level 6, the AI entrepreneur. They say AI is the future, but for some people, it's also the present, the past, and apparently their only business plan. Meet the AI entrepreneurs, self-proclaimed tech geniuses who watched 2 YouTube tutorials and decided they're building the next open AI using ChatGPT, Canva, and Good Vibes Only. They call themselves automation moguls, but their empire is just one Fiverr gig in a dream. Their business model? Step 1, ask ChatGPT for 100 passive income ideas. Step 2, copy-paste them into a Notion doc. Step 3, wait for money to arrive via telepathy. They brag about their AI-generated startup that's totally gonna disrupt the market, even though their company logo was made by DALL-E, their pitch deck by Gemini, and their team is just them in an unpaid Discord mod. They post TikToks like, "How I made $10,000 in a week using ChatGPT." Spoiler, they didn't. Most of their profits come from selling AI courses to other AI entrepreneurs, creating a self-sustaining ecosystem of people teaching people how to pretend to make money with AI. When their projects flop, they don't call it failure, they call it a learning data set. And while the rest of us are using AI to work smarter, these guys are using it to generate excuses in 4K.
Level 7, the financial prophet. They've ascended beyond hustle culture, crypto, and quantum wealth. These are the chosen ones, the financial prophets. They don't earn money anymore, they manifest abundance through universal flow. They speak in riddles like, "Money's just energy, bro. You don't chase it, you become it." Which sounds deep until you realize they're saying it on a borrowed podcast mic in their parents' basement. Their followers call them visionaries. Their bank calls them delinquent. They sell books with titles like The 5D Path to Infinite Riches, but somehow still can't afford 2-day shipping. Every failure is a vibrational misalignment. Every scam they fall for is a lesson from the universe. They talk about transcending the matrix, yet somehow still owe $800 on their matrix-themed credit card. And when reality finally catches up, they don't panic. They just say, "My wealth exists in higher dimensions." Because in the end, the financial prophet isn't broke, he's just too enlightened for earthly currencies.
You've just witnessed humanity's finest collection of financial genius, from the daydream investors to the fully ascended money prophets. If you've made it this far without buying a $999 course, congratulations! You've officially reached Level 8, Financial Awareness. Remember, getting rich isn't dumb, but believing every shortcut on the internet definitely is. So hit subscribe and raise your level before someone tries to sell it to you.